Good evening. Now that was cock. Good evening. That's better. Are you playing music in the background? You're lucky. Put it off, Paul. I'm from Joburg. I come and kill you. Well, it's good to be here. I'm very glad to be here. Shit, at my age, I'm glad to be anywhere. I swear, and when you get to my age, and you will, two things happen. Things either dry up or they leak. So I never take a sleeping pill and a laxative on the same night. But you know, we live in a weird country, and thank God we haven't got the death penalty. Can you imagine trying to electrocute somebody in the middle of a load shedding? Oh shit, it's only underdone. I've come from Joburg. Everybody in Joburg's running around scared, getting dogs, security, all that cuck. I spit in the face of danger. Got rid of my security gate, palisade fence, razor wire, motion sensor camera, bloody alarms, all that cuck. Got rid of everything. I put a flagpole in my yard. On that flagpole I put the old South African flag and the Avia flag. I've never felt safer because now the Hawks, Home Affairs and the police are watching my house 24 hours a day. Sorted. Now let me tell you something, please. People, I know I'm fat. I don't know. Hey, don't get smart with me. Hey, people, understand something. I have this. I will win. Because when I talk cock, it goes in there, comes out the speaker's funny. When you talk cock, it stays cock. I know I'm fat. I don't go around the world telling people I've got an underactive thyroid or big bones. I mean, seriously, have you ever seen a fat skeleton? Never. I'm fat. Because the first sign of HIV/AIDS is dramatic and unexplained weight loss. I'm clean. So ladies, if any of you want to pump with confidence, I may be slow and old, but I'm relentless, let me tell you. Yeah, I'll tell you. The whole world's full of bloody hypocrites, really, seriously. I mean, the world of sport, everybody's going, oh, drugs in sport, terrible thing. Lance Armstrong, drugs, cock, he was a genius. Do you realize, and you people from Natal, you know about weed. Because I lived in this place when I was in the 60s. Shit, we smoked acres of this stuff. Lance Armstrong won 7 Tour de France's on drugs. As I say, I'm from the 60s. I got so bloody high I couldn't find my own bike. Everybody's doing drugs. Look at tennis. Ask the Williams brothers. That chick is bigger, yes. She could just suck you in and blow you out like bubbles. You know? Everybody's doing drugs in sport. Everybody. Let them do drugs. No, give them drugs. Well, not Dakar, because then 100 meters take a week. On the march, step up! Oh, it's the journey, not the destination. Let them do all the drugs they like. Change the games to suit us spectators. Yeah. I mean, seriously, did you watch the last Olympic Games? 2,700 athletes, they arrested 11 for taking drugs. 11. They didn't look at the women weightlifters. There were one chick from Uzbekistan looked like she ate Peru. I swear she bent up, picked up that weight, and her left testicle slipped out. They're all doing drugs. Just change the games to suit us spectators. Let them do all the drugs they like, yes. High jump, razor wire. First 4 meters of the long jump pit, landmines. Guy jumped short. I mean, it's a little known fact that Oscar Pistorius was a long jumper. But not a good one. The worst is 10,000 meters. Have you seen that cock? Seriously, people sit in a stadium. They pay good money to watch these idiots run 20 times around the track. Let's make it really interesting. Every time they come around, the guy's running last, you shoot the bastard. The rest will run like hell, I tell you. I tell you, it's lovely. Sport's weird, you know, seriously. I mean, no, but you know, when you get to my age, I'll tell you something, madam. You, idiot. Mental midget, what's your name? What's your name? Correct. Is that your wife? Oh, shit, lady, you could have done better. I mean, look at him. He looks like a vibrator with a wallet, that's all. You're only being honest here, you know what I mean? So you young ladies here, what do you do for a living? Nothing. Oh, so you work for Kasatu, do you? Don't get smart with me. What do you do for a living? Shaggy, that's good. Prostitution, great business. Great business, try it. I mean, you got the stock, you sell the stock, you still got the stock. You know? I mean, it's not called wholesale for nothing, you know. But when you get to my age, and I'll tell you something, you'll get to my age, energy will go. My wife said to me last week, let's go upstairs and have sex. I said, forget it, pick one or the other. Women are mad. I mean, I said, I got home on Valentine's Day and there she was, standing in front of the mirror nude. And she said to me, look at me. My boobs have drooped, I've got cellulite, stretch marks, varicose veins, my bum has travelled south. I really need a compliment from you. I said, shit, your eyesight's perfect. 2 weeks intensive care. Now, when the older I get, the more things bug me, like flying. I can't stand flying. Really, I hate it. I mean, I've just come back from America, I did 2 shows in California, a 22-hour flight. Hate flying. They say it's the safest way to travel, fly. Yeah. You get into the airport and the first word you see is terminal. Get into the airport, get in a plane, and in front of you written there's a flotation device under your seat. Life jacket, make you feel like a safe. When you're flying over the bloody Sahara. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain. We're going to have a crash. Soek no oasis here. I hate airplanes, I tell you, but I've been on some great airlines in my time. Great. First of all, I must tell you, if you ever buy a seat on a plane, always buy a seat in the back of the plane. Because no plane ever reversed into a mountain. And those bastards in business class, they're going to get it first, you know. But I've been on some great airlines in my time. Whoa, boy. Ugandan Air. We landed quite close to the airport. South African Airways, there's one. Breakfast in Joburg, supper in London, luggage in Windhoek. You know? Have you ever flown French airline, Air France? They are the most laid-back pilots you ever seen. You know, bonjour, mes amis. Bienvenue, welcome aboard Air France. I'm your pilot. My name is Jean-Pierre Papillon. We are flying from Luxembourg to Paris. Estimated time of arrival will be soon. And you know what they serve on the plane for food? Frog's legs. What the hell do they do with the rest of the frog? I'm sure they're running around France, all look like Oscar. I've got no time for quick, you know what I mean? Sorry, but you done something. Did you read in the paper this morning? Guy gets 1,000 rand fine for not having his TV license. Same page, some guy gets 500 rand bail for murder. Next time the guy comes round for the TV license, you shoot that son of a bitch, you'll save 500 rand. Yeah. The older I get, the more pissed off I get. I'm seriously, I hate stupidity. I come from Boksburg, China. There, the people think that, hey, are you from Boksburg? You missed the turning. No, Boksburg's great. They think that the Flintstones is a documentary. You know you're in Boksburg and you walk into the bar and the chicks are fighting about the rugby. No, but I hate stupidity. I was going to East London. Oh, joy of joys. Oh, that's a shithole. If God were to give the world an enema, East London. And on the desk there was a hearing aid. I said to the lady, is a hearing aid? She said, yeah, somebody left it. We've been announcing all day, but no. I wanted to kill her, I swear to her. So, the worst airline in the world, the worst is Japanese Airlines. Seriously, are there any Japanese people here tonight? Because those little yellow bastards. How can they fly? They've got those half-closed eyes and I swear you can blindfold a Jap with dental floss. You get on the plane, the voice comes over, boom, boom. Ohayo gozaimasu. Good morning, Yamamoto speaking. Domo arigato gozaimasu. Welcome aboard the Japanese airline, flight 444 from Tokyo to Honolulu. And they don't know we're coming. Pearl Harbor, doctor. I'll tell you something. You know, it bugs the shit out of me. No, seriously, bugged me. We went through a bad time, you know. Is there a mic stand here? Somewhere I can use, yes. The whole world went through a bad time. I mean, the recession had made everybody depressed. It's like my marriage, doesn't fit. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. In Zulu. I'm learning Zulu. There was a young girl from Umhlati who met Percy Sledge at a party. She said, Mr. Sledge, you can feel around the edge, but I can't faga pagati. I'm learning. Got to start somewhere. Thank you. So, we had a situation where the whole bloody world got depressed. You go to the doctor. Are there any doctors here tonight? Lowest form of life on the planet. They don't find out why you're depressed, and they just give you prescription for happy pills. So you go to the pharmacy and that doers takes a bottle of happy pills out of the box and keeps the box. Don't let that happen. Keep that box. Retain ownership of the box, comrades. I am here to empower you. Keep that box, because in that box is one of these, which will tell you what the pills can do for you. I looked at these. I was going to take the pills until I read it. It said, if you take these pills, do not operate heavy machinery. I thought, shit, I'm Jewish. That means don't drive your Merc. You know? It said, if you take these pills, you could suffer from the following side effects. Sore back, sore throat, dry mouth, bad breath, blurred vision, giddiness, headaches, parasinusitis, chest pain, heart and lung disease, ulcers, Clostridium difficile, Helicobacter pylori, hip dysplasia, knee pain, joint pain, shin pain, fallen arches, warts, vaginal discharge, or dryness, and or penile dysfunction. Continued use of this product will result in, and wait for it folks, I kid you not, anal leakage. I thought this stuff is supposed to get rid of my depression, not add another dimension, you know what I mean? So the wife sends me off to one of these holistic healers in Joburg. Have you seen these people? You know, with the dreadlocks and the matching smelly armpit and stuff like that. I walked in, she took one and said, "Oh, your aura is messed up." And she recommended that I have coffee enemas. I said, "What?" She said, "Yes, coffee enemas, try them." I did, they worked. I'm not depressed anymore. I'm banned from mug and bean, but... Now, you got a dog? Have you got a dog? Do you have that dog? What kind of dog? A Labrador's not a dog, it's a human with hair, bro. Who's got Maltese? A Maltese. You must always get two. When they die, you can make slippers. Who's got vicious dogs? I mean proper vicious killers. Hey, put on the lights. I want to see who's got dogs. Put on the lights. Hey, put all there behind the... You can't. They pay the bills, man. We now know we got dogs in this car. Who's got dogs? Vicious dogs. There. What's its name? What is it? A pit bull. Goose, I love them. What's its name? Who? Listen, I don't speak Forrest Gump. What is its name? Bullet. You morph. You've got a dog that can eat cheese and shit thunder and you call it Bullet. Now runs around in Pangani going, "Oh!" Woof. Out of your mind. And you know, people in this country, they buy these big bloody St. Bernard things. The thing, I mean, it barks once and has to rest for a week. Oh! So I said to my wife, I said, "Listen, I want you to get a dog, but I want a killer. I want something that'll murder people coming on my property. They must die. This dog must eat people. It must leave one piece of skin and no DNA, nothing, just kill." So she bought a borzoi, a dachshund, a sausage dog. Have you seen this piece of shit? Looks like polony with feet. And it farts. Don't look shocked that I said the word fart like you've never pooped in your life before. Come on. Everybody farts. Arabs even name theirs. Yeah, Ibrahim. Yusuf. The Greeks have got the wet ones, Pomodopoulos. Anyway, so let me give you a bit of advice. The only time a fart gets embarrassing is if you do it in an empty lift and the next floor somebody gets in. So, my God, did you do that? So, of course I did, but you think I smell like this all the time? Anyway, this dog farts, man, and you know when it's going to happen. It gets under the couch and it gets that face, you know. And then that little bumhole lets go with the silent but deadly sort of... with a smell that would knock a vulture off a shit wagon. It would make a skunk vomit. This bitch, not my wife, the dog, is so pampered it has to sleep in the bed with us. Can you believe it? You're gooit in a bed, it doesn't lie in a bed, no. Straight under the duvet. You look, leaves that bum sticking out. Now you know what's going to happen. 3 o'clock in the morning, I turn around and my eyes watered until 4:30. I thought, you little piece of shit, I'm going to get you back one day. And I got to sleep again. This thing got cold, so it crawled closer to my crack. And I thought, thank you, God, revenge is mine. And I let go. No, not the dog, my wife. Oh, God, I love it down here, I tell you. But, you know, Joburg's weird, seriously. Joburg's weird. They got... I bought a car in Joburg, and 28 days later it was stolen. 28 days, I pulled into the halfway house police station. Captain Globo said, "Hosa Baba, come here." I bought a car, and 28 days later it was stolen! He said, "Oh, serious? 28 days." I said, "Mr. Miller, I want to apologize for the delay." Shit service delivery, you know. And this KwaZulu-Natal cuck, yes, outside escort, 0 tolerance. The cop stopped me in the roadblock. Well, actually, the woman cop was the roadblock. This was not a small woman. This woman not allowed to swim in the sea because she's a danger to shipping, you know. And said, "I want your license." I showed her my license. Said, "Yo, Mr. Miller, you should be wearing glasses." I said, "I've got contacts." She said, "I don't care who you know, you must wear glasses." And they ask you the dumbest question, you know? "Where are you driving to so fast?" Well, I got you as soon as I could. Anyway, that's it. I want to thank you on behalf of my children and myself. It's a real financial pleasure being here. Do any of you watch? No, see, no, I'm not a very religious person. I'm Jewish. Everybody says to me, "Why do you send other religions up? You send up the Muslims." I do. I mean, suicide bombers. Can you understand suicide? Well, I understand them. Look at their life. No premarital sex, no drugs, no booze, shit, just sand. Woman walk around in a burqa covered from head to foot. She's got one opening there. She looks like a sort of mobile post box, you know. 42-degree temperature in Afghanistan, and she's covered from head to foot. She farts in there. She is dead, let me tell you. If I had to live like that, I'd blow myself up, eh? And they'll come into a place like this, wrapped with dynamite, blow the shit out of everything, get to heaven, get 42 virgins, or 72. I don't know the rate of exchange lately, you know. I'm sorry, my boy, listen, I'm Jewish, I make a better deal than that. If I kill myself or anybody, when I get to heaven, I don't want virgins, I want sluts. I want 42 fire-breathing roars right in there. Now, seriously, you didn't wake up one morning and think, today, I'm going to be a suicide bomber. You had to be coached. Now, who was the coach? Can you see? Salam alaikum, please come in, my children. My name is Maktoum Ben Maktoum El Maktoum Min Maktoum El Masri. I'm your instructor with the suicide bombing. Please pay close attention. I will show you this only once. So, now the Jewish people are sending him up. I mean, Moses in the Bible was really a monumental prick. Think about it. He didn't talk to the burning bush, he smoked it. Because he led my people around the desert for 40 years, bumping into mountains. You know? And when he finished, he got to the only place in the whole of the Middle East with no oil. Schmuck. But I watch the Rhema Bible channel every Sunday morning just to get material. Control yourself, madam. Somebody else may have to use that seat later on, you know. Now, watch him. Oh, Ray McCauley, have you seen him? I thought I was fat. My God, he makes me look like Mr. Bulimic. Suddenly gone silent. Eh? I saw him reading from the book of Revelations. It was amazing. It'll rain on the head of you sinners! The sky will open up, hurricanes will appear, lightning will strike you all, the ground will open up and swallow you all, and pestilence will break out all over the land. And over the rest of Gauteng, it'll be mild to cloudy with occasional thundershower. It's all in good fun, you know. I mean, I love this country. I love the, you know, there's never any, like the only one thing, there are a couple places I hate, like Cape Town. Anybody here from Cape Town? The Don't be proud. It's a shithole. Take away the mountain. What have you got? Cape Flats. They do cage diving in Cape Town. Cage diving. I went cage. Have you been cage diving? You, Baldy. Speak. You, Dumbo. Not her. No, Kate, what a road of rubbish. I went down to Hout Bay. I mean, I'm Jewish. I don't do these extreme things. But I thought cage diving, I must try this, you know. So I get down to Hout Bay. Shh. Madam. Madam, come. Shh. Dish the food out quietly. Sorry. God, I look at you and I understand why certain animals eat their young. Go away, little brat woman. I'm old, I don't have to like children. Mind you, I love children. I could never finish a whole one, but anyway. But the whole thing, I went down to Hout Bay and they found a cage big enough. They put me in a wetsuit with all the scuba gear and lowered me in the water. And there they were, hundreds of Cape sharks, no front teeth. And they wouldn't come near me. I could see the one shark saying, "Nay, shut, don't go near him, he's so dangerous, I had to put him in a cage, man." You know? I love Joburg. Oh God, I love that place. I've got 6 locks on my front door, all in a row. Every time I go out, I lock every second one. So the doers that's picking my locks is always locking 3. Explain that to Dumbo here. Anyway, so now friends, seriously, I've been in this business for, I started my career in Durban in 1964, it's a long time ago. No, it's a long time. I'm old, I know that. And let me tell you something, when you get down to your birthday and the candles cost more than the cake, I tell you, I'm so old. I don't even buy bulk anymore. Seriously, man, old. You get old, you wake up in the morning and everything hurts. And what doesn't hurt doesn't work. Wake up and nothing hurts, you think, shit, I'm dead. No, I met a guy, and I started in 1964 and I met a guy I hadn't seen him for 30 years. I said, "Raj, you look like shit, what's the problem?" He said, No, I'm depressed, man. I said, "Really, what's the problem?" He said, "No, my factory burned down." I said, "Really, when?" He said, "No, tomorrow." If any of you got young children here, I mean really young children, send them to an Indian school. They teach them properly. You walk in an Indian school and say to the kid, "What's 1 and 1?" He says, "Well, are we buying or selling?" Now you see, now the Indians have got it right. Let me tell you something. Do we have any Catholics here tonight? Catholics? God bless you. You had the Pope Ratzinger, the German, standing there saying, "Homosexuals are not normal." Comes from a man who wears a dress with a burning handbag. You people, we Jews, the Muslims all got one God, not the Hindu. Are there any Hindus here? Hello, no, one time. Now, have you been to India? Oh, what a place. I tell you, 1.2 billion people in that little peninsula. You know why? Reincarnation. You can't kill us bastards, they keep coming back, you know. No, but seriously, they got it right. They got all these, we have one God. He comes down and looks at the world, read down to the world and thinks, "Who messed up my posse? Ooh, you people, you want to see a mess? I'll show you a mess." And he hit down one tsunami, killed 300,000 people. Not the Indian gods, they have a discussion. You know? Shiva and Vishnu, come this way, please. I want to show you what's cutting over here, boy. God Kali is getting out of control. So don't talk to me, talk to Lakshmi. She'll sort him out, remember? They have a bunny child discussion for 3 hours, piss off home, nobody gets hurt, you know what I mean? That's the way it should be. And I don't hate anybody. I've been in this business 52 years and I'm insulting people. And they still think I'm joking. But I've never meant to hurt anybody. Well, mind you, Germans, yes. And And Italians, any Italians, you poor hate you bastard. I come to this country during the World Cup. South Africa is nice, but oh my God, Italy. Oh, it's the most beautiful country in the whole world, Italy. You see, the Sistine Chapel took Michelangelo 4 years to paint the ceiling. I said, big deal. Mum made Philemon, 1 room, 2 coats, 1 day. Finished it. So we can proud to be South African. You skinny chap, Jesus, eat something. For God's sake, look at you. You cock your fall through your bloody underwear, boy. God, I'm emigrating. If you're our future, we are in cock. I suppose you watch Formula One, eh? What a load of rubbish. Here's what rubbish. That Hamilton drives into the pit. They change his tyres in 8 seconds and everybody goes mad. Cuck, we got guys in Hillbrow that can do that, you know what I mean? And re-register the car out in Botswana in 24 hours. Don't mess around, you know what I mean? Yeah, Joburg. Great city before it was Lagos Extension 4. Anyway, so the whole thing is, as I said, I don't like to hurt anybody, but if I've hurt anybody deep down where they live tonight, I want to let you know, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, I couldn't give a shit. No, I love people, really. I love this business. When it becomes work, I'm giving it up one day. And, madam, thank you for laughing so much. Are you married? What's her name? I believe gay people should get married. Why should we straight people be the only ones to suffer, you know? Yes. Dick. Is his name Dick? Oh, God. What can I say? Give her a big hand. She's married to a dick. I love it, I tell you. Oh, God. So, friends, thanks so much. Seriously, thank you very much for letting me come down and talk cock to you guys. Now, shut up, man. I haven't finished yet. Oh, God. What? Oh, by the way, the post office are having problems. What? They say we will deliver whatever it takes. Your letters never get through, do they? You can post one letter today, in Ramadan next year it arrives, maybe. Well, I've got a way of getting your letters through. On the front you put a totally fictitious address, like to Johannes Jacobus Jurgens Gottlieb Ginter Oberholzer Patel, 4 Nelson Mandela Drive, Oranje. Orange Free State 1336.4, no stamp, nix, borrow. On the back you put, if not delivered, return to, and the address you wanted to go to. I've got it worked out. You've got to play the system, you know what I mean? So friends, thanks very much. Seriously, please, drive home carefully. If you're a bit pissed or something, let somebody else drive. Don't become a statistic, all right? And welcome back. I hope everything came out all right. God. What? Listen, but I could come down there, shut your mouth permanently, but my fly's stuck. You will never beat the man with a microphone. Remember that. Try and remember that. You know what I mean? Oh, God, he's the thickest pig shit. Anyway. So friends, thanks very much for letting me come out here now. Well, seriously, please, seriously, drive home carefully. Now, this is a public announcement now. Please drive home carefully. And when you get to the car park tonight, if your car is missing, don't be pissed off, don't be emotional, don't be upset. Be proudly South African. Take the one next to yours, okay? Thank you very much. Good night. Cheers.